Good evening, everyone. First of all, please confirm me audio, video, everything is clear or not. Clear? Hello, hello. Sure. So guys, welcome you all to the Unacademy free platform. So this is a live session which is going on here at Unacademy Learning App. You can just download the Learning App. So those are watching in YouTube, if you can join into Unacademy platform for watching this free live session, you can watch this video and you can ask your doubts also. And by raising your hand, you can participate in the polls for practice, and you can download the PDF after the class. So these are the benefits which will be available in Unacademy. So those are watching in YouTube, kindly do join into Unacademy by downloading Learning App. And here for the complete courses at Unacademy Plus and Iconic subscription, we are having the multiple batches already going on in the live Ignite batch course, which is a complete course on paper 1. For the all 10 minutes of paper 1 will be covered by me and Niharika ma'am at Unacademy Plus subscription. So you can join into Plus subscription for the June 2023 examination. As the exam is going to start from the June 13th, it is going to start 13th of June 2023. Our exams are going to start. So you can join into Unacademy Plus subscription by using my referral code Shiva to unlock the 25% discount. Not only that, commerce all 10 minutes will be covered by us only in the commerce batch course. So those who wanted to take the Plus subscription, guys, there is an offer which is going on for you. For the June 2023 candidate 6240, after applying my code Shiva Live, 25% off is going to be there. For the first time, 25% instead of 20. So till the 31st March, it will be available. And for the 9-month subscription, 12,300 after applying my code Shiva Live. So those who want to prepare for the June examination, try to go for this 3-month subscription, guys, which will be available as an 25% discount before the 31st March. So let us get into the session without delay. 2021, all the 3 shifts business environment, international business related previous year questions I am going to discuss. This is part of the UGC NET Commerce as well as UGC NET Management also. Let us start this session with a question number 1. Poll will be given, you should answer only on the poll. Question number 1. Hello, Vani, Venkateshwara, Shreya, Yaneshwar, Jia, JRF, Rajender, Jia, Guru. given for this question. Only 53% people answered correct as of now. I'm increasing the poll time. Corporate social responsibility is a commitment by business to behave ethically and contribute to. Contribute to. Hello, Lakshmi. Option B is the given answer. As for the poll, also 50% people agreed for the B answer. So that is BCE. Look at BCE. Public health and education and literacy. And C, maintaining ecological balances, because they are asking ethical business which will contribute to maintaining ecological balances and protecting the environment. Because being in business, we should protect our environment and we should not cause any harm to the consumers. Public health and education is another one. E, rendering and sponsoring and donating to social as well as charitable activities. We can say this is part of the corporate social responsibility. So this one, and this is also ethical principle. This is also ethical principle to be followed in the business. Political awareness doesn't have any link with the ethics of the business, so this is not at all correct. And gender diversity, profiteering. If it is profiteering, means making profit is the only agenda of the business, but that is not about ethics. The profit is the objective of the business, not about ethics. Next, to prevent the opportunistic takeover of the domestic firms amid COVID-19 pandemic, FDI from the countries that share borders with India is allowed to. Good evening, Rishika, Shivangi. Poll given for this question. Those who are watching in YouTube, guys, please do participate in the poll. Sometime YouTube also. So answer is option number B again. The question you need to understand very carefully in conceptual way. During the COVID-19 period, there are some things which happened. Majority of the industries financially got lost. So due to that, some of the companies have closed down. So in this situation, the companies which are financially weak have been taken over by the financially strong companies. Means big fishes were eating the small fishes. That was the thing which is going on. But as part of the FDI, from the countries that share the borders with India, like Bangladesh, India is sharing the borders with. If this is India, then India, here Sri Lanka is there, Pakistan is there, Afghanistan is there, and Bangladesh is there, China. All these are nearby countries. Those who are sharing a border with India, those countries, the companies which are there in India, which went financially weak in the COVID-19 time period, they have taken over these companies which are financially weak that are there in India as part of the FDI. To stop that nonsense activity, Government of India has done FDI must be allowed only through government rule in this particular countries related FDI. So FDI allowed India under two modes, usually automatic route and government route. In the government route, government FIPP permission is mandatory to enter into the FDI business in India, foreign direct investment. Automatic means without the prior approval of the government, you can enter into do the business in India. So without the prior approval of the government. That is why the government route is approval of the government is mandatory. So government of India made who are sharing a land borders with Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar. From these countries, if the FDI is coming into India to curb or to stop the opportunistic takeover during the COVID-19 lockdown time period, the government route have been adopted by the government of India in FDI with these countries. Next. Poll has given all answers are coming similar, same. So answer is option number B again. So B is the correct answer almost. Again, 52% people have answered correctly. Let us look into this answer. Half of the options you know very well, guys. That is Wealth of the Nation, which was given by Adam Smith. And Principle of Political Economy, this was a book which is written by the David Ricardo. In this book only, if I am not wrong, he has given a comparative advantage theory. Comparative advantage theory, which is given by the David Ricardo, which is international trade theory, comparative advantage theory. Right. Next, after that, Principle of Population, which is of Thomas Malthus. Thomas Malthus has given Principle of Population, and Das Kapital is a book which is written in 1867 by the Karl Marx. By the Karl Marx. Next question. Sequence of increasing order of integration of member countries. Integration, regional economic integration is the question. Regional economic integration. Please participate actively on the poll, guys. Poll given for this question. Option C is the given answer. Gupta is on leave. C is the given answer. What is that? So here we know regional economic integration is preferential trade agreement. After that, free trade area, free trade agreement, and custom union. Custom union only, na? C means BAC, D, A, C. Custom union. Next, common market, economic union, political union. So this is the deeper integration of the regional economic integration, deeper integration. Right? Preferential trade agreement where there are no barrier on only some goods. Here no barrier on all goods between the member countries. Here no barrier on all goods plus common trade policy between countries. And here total custom union plus free factors of movement of production. And CM plus common monetary fiscal policy. EU plus common currency. Next. Which of the following are included in World Bank Group? Which of the following are included in World Bank Group? Poll given for this question. Good evening, Shivangi. Same time YouTube also. Yes. Same time YouTube also. Option C. Sorry, option D. How come? World Bank Group having total five members. That is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, International Development Association, the International Financial Corporation, and multilateral. This MEGA is there, and ICSID, Settlement Investment Disputes. Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency and International Development Association. IMF is not part of the World Bank. WTO is also not part of. These two are separate international economic organization. So aDDe should be the correct answer. That is option 4. Next. Which is the most potent driver of business transformation during the COVID-19? Most potent driver during the COVID-19 period. Most potential. Yes, 5 institutions were there. So poll given for this question. Option C, that is technology made COVID. The COVID-19 period technology. Now actually, to be precise, whatever now we are listening to online class here, the more growth was there for the education sector and integrating with the technology only. That is online classes and online courses have taken much transformation because of the technology adaptation and innovation. And this business were grown like anything during the COVID period. Next, factor conditions in Michael Porter's competitive advantage theory of nations. In Michael Porter competitive advantage of nations. Those who are there in the chat box, can you please say yes or no? Yes, I am there. Yes, I am there. Can you please type? Poll given for this question. Okay. I thought silently the class is going on, but on poll I can see many members, but in chat box no response is there. That is why I was just checking. Option D is the given answer. D is the given answer. How come? We can see factor condition in the Michael Porter theory. Let it load. In the Michael Porter diamond theory, the factor condition, demand condition, firm strategy, structure and rivalry, related and supporting industries. These are the four major important components of the Michael Porter diamond model of competitive advantage theory. In that, factor conditions include, factor is nothing but a resource. Factor is defined as a resource. So national resources, specialized resources, national stability, national culture, all these are factor conditions. All these are factor conditions. National resources, specialized workers, national stability, national culture, all these are factor conditions. And here, examples for factor condition. In that question also they specifically stated skilled labor and scientific knowledge, which is part of the factor condition only, because labor is a resource which is becoming the factor. Next, logically sequence the following in the process of entering into international business or international market as per the Upasla model of the international business. Upasla model is one international theory. Hello, Henry. Very good. Option C. How come? How come option C? DAECD. So here domestic operations and production one. I will explain Upasana model rather than options. Let's go with it. Upasana model means how a company can enter into international market at a different levels. Look at here. First, initially, there will not be any export. Means if we have an excess if we have an excess excess production happened in India, the extra whatever after selling in India, if any leftover stock, that is extra production, will be exported to other countries. That is periodic export. Means only if the extra is available after fulfilling the requirement in India, then only will export the additional one. That is stage number one. After that, independent representative. Once we enter into international market now, then we will select that one intermediary we will be identifying. We will make an agreement with that agent. We are exporting our goods, you sell it there. That is intermediaries. And foreign sales subsidiary. After some time, we will try to purchase or we will try to invest in the foreign company and we will become the subsidiary or we will become the holding company. That is another. And finally, foreign production and sales subsidiary. We will go and set up everything. We will manufacture and we will sell then and there. That is the deeper level of entering into international business. So this is 0 level to first level, second level, third level, like that. We are entering into international market. So increasing the internationalization like that, which is given by Upasana model. And they asked us to identify the stages in a sequence manner. Next. Guys, tomorrow 5 p.m. we will have the 2023 previous year questions. So not 2022 previous year questions. Goal given for this question, which is very easy. Answer is option B. How come? Very easy. So David Ricardo, comparative advantage theory, and Michael Porter, competitive advantage theory. Adam Smith is absolute advantage theory. Excellent O'Neill, which is factor and domain theory. HO model or 2 cube model. This question is always there in the UGC NET examination, majorly commerce. Every exam, even recently also, as the following was there. That is why mercantilism given by Thomas More or Adam Smith, and absolute advantage Adam Smith, comparative advantage theory given by the David Ricardo, factor and domain theory, which is also called as an excellent O'Neill model or else HO model, and country similarity theory given by Stephen Linder, product life cycle theory given by Raymond Vernon, and global strategic rivalry theory given by Paul and Kevin, Porter national competitive advantage theory given by Michael Porter. So these are the modern theories of international business, and these are classical theories, traditional and classical, 4-4. Right? Countervailing duties are often imposed on imports to offset the impact of. To offset means to set off, to nullify. Poll given. Option B, but how come? So countervailing duties are often imposed on imports to offset the export subsidies. Export subsidy means what? Whenever our country business person has done a production in India, wanted to export to other country. So when they wanted to export to other country, our export business months were supported by our government that if you do the international business and bringing a foreign exchange currency into our country are increasing the foreign reserves. So that is why we will give you subsidy for doing more and more exports, Those export subsidies given by the government of India will promote the exports of India, will automatically benefit the business persons who are involved in that export business. So this will be usually reducing the imports, means due to this more export subsidies and export promotion, the imports we are importing from other countries, that will be reduced and that will be set off, because if we give a more support or if we are bringing the imports, because when we are importing now we need to pay our currency to outside, and when we are exporting we will get the currency from outside, our foreign reserves will be increased and our foreign reserves will be lost because of the imports. So due to this activity, that is countervailing duties, our import will be offset with the export subsidies which is given by the government of India. Next question. Acha, shall we do this one or else we'll skip, because this is a passage, we will do it and better. Poll given for this question. Option B, very less percentage, 16.67. So here foreign investment is playing an increasing role in economic development, contributes to significant share of the domestic investment and employment generation and exports. Actually, foreign investment playing an increasing role in economic development and contributes to significant share of the domestic investment. FDI, our foreign investment is playing a major role in economic development, because FDIs are coming in India. Because of that, our economic growth is there. That is acceptable. Okay. Substantial increase in magnitude of the capital inflows have remarkably improved the balance of payment and foreign exchange reserve position. So due to this more and more inflow, capital means foreign direct investment into India, due to that foreign reserves are increasing, as well as the balance of payment, the surplus deficit position also getting increased. This is about the BOP, this is about the foreign investment and economic growth. This is not the reason, because we cannot say due to this balance of payment and foreign exchange reserve position only, our share of the domestic investment is increasing. This can be correct independently and this can be correct independently, but this is not the reason for this. Which of the following entity has recently negotiated to replace the NAFTA? There is no stock, all clear. Poll given. Wow, super. This is a trilateral agreement between the countries. Trilateral agreement. North American Free Trade Agreement. NAFTA was an agreement initially. It was between the USA and Canada and USA and Mexico. That was an auto pact motive agreement. So now these three countries put together have framed a new agreement, which is USMCA agreement, which is replacing this old NAFTA. And this USMCA is also called as a new NAFTA, New North American Free Trade Agreement. United States, Mexico, Canada agreement came into force from 1st of July 2020. Originally, NAFTA was agreed on 1994 January 1st. Next, environmental characteristics are the factors which will influence the distribution decisions. Are yes, United Mexico, Canada. for this question? Sorry, wait. The question is missing. This is actually marketing related, no? That is why it is missing. Poll given. Now given. Option D. Right? A, B, D. One is the factors which are influencing the distribution decisions, which is wholesaler, distributor, all these are there now. So that one is usually comes under here. So option D, nothing but government policy is one of the distribution decision and state of economy, and D, technological and infrastructure development and statutory provisions. But social activism is not part of the distribution, because distribution decision is nothing but how are we moving the product from manufacturer till the retailer or the consumer. Till the retailer or the consumer, that is the only agenda. Wholesaler, distributor, retailer, and the agent, the jobber, many things will be there. Those type of decisions will be taken over here. Next, identify the principle of trade policy which from the following under the WTO. The trade policy under the WTO. Poll given. Option 4. So here, option 4, BDE. WTO principles they are asking, benefactory and resilient, as well as D, binding and enforceable commitment, E, protective and benevolent. Just what was the answer? Wait. C. That is what I am thinking. C was the answer. Wait. Because reciprocity is main. Huh? D. Let me explain. Look at these are the 5 principles of the WTO. First is non-discrimination. Between one country to another country, there should not be any discrimination. Between one country to another country, there should not be any discrimination, which comes under one. And reciprocity is the practice of exchanging the things with others for a mutual benefit. Exchanging with others for a mutual benefit, especially privileges granted by one country or organization to another, which is reciprocity. Reciprocity is nothing but mutual gain, means give and take type of policies and reciprocity. And here, enforceable commitment. Whatever the agreements that were made, like agreement on agriculture, drinks and trips, all these agreements under the WTO, which must be possible of enforceable. Because if those agreements were not able to enforceable, then we cannot implement that type of agreements under the WTO. Next, transparency has to be maintained because totally it's a dealing with a 164 member countries. If you can't be a transparent, there is a big world war will happen. That is why in dealing with this 164 countries, transparency must be there. Safety valve. Safety valves means, so whenever any country is having excessive pressure in dealing with the international trade businesses, it has to get some relaxation. For that, also WTO is providing a type of a mechanism to solve those disputes at the pressure. Next, occasional sale of a commodity at a lower price. Occasional means once in a time, not regularly. In order to unload an unforeseen and temporary surplus of a commodity without reducing the domestic prices is called. Without reducing the domestic prices is called. All given for this question. Option D. How come? Look at option D. Sporadic. I just already told you. Sporadic means, suppose in India, the requirement of a particular commodity, the demand is there 10,000 demand, but our production is 15,000. Our production is 15,000, but the demand is only 10,000. In such case, in India, I will sell the 10,000 units, but the excess stock which is there now 5,000. What I will do? I will try to sell it off in foreign market by exporting to other countries. This is an additional production which have been taken place. So this additional production 5,000 is nothing but a sporadic, which is occasionally, whenever excess production happens, then only I will do that. If the excess production is not there, then I will not. That is why it's occasional, additional or excess surplus production which is temporarily happens. So then only we will do the dumping. So at a lower price or a higher price, we will try to sell at a foreign, will try to sell in a foreign market. Right. Next question. Next question. Which are the following? Sorry. The reasons put forth for control over the activities of international banks. This is not a B and IB question, by banking question. Leave it. Let's move further. Which of the following countries or territories is not a member of WTO? Not a member of the WTO. Poll given for this question. Answer is given as a C. China, Russia, and Taiwan are the member countries of WTO, but Iran is not being placed. Iran is now observer status, yet to be joined in the WTO, but not yet joined. From the 2005 itself, Iran is just observer country. Iran is not a member country of WTO. Next, arrange the following countries in ascending order of their contribution to WTO in budget 2020. This is an exceptional question. Very, very exceptional question. Khatarnak. Sometimes the bouncers will come like this only. Poll given for this question. Tukka maro bhai, tukka. Maro, jaldi. There is no other option because we can't able to remember this statistics now. The two they are asking specifically budget of the 2020. The question is asked in 2021 with a proper percentage. Not only the percentage they are asking, they are asking us to identify the sequence of ascending order. They are thinking that we are the computers. Option C, Bapre, 43%. Tukka is correct. You people have good luck. So here, ascending order, United Kingdom 3.823%, 3.887 is Japan, and Germany 7.177, and here China is on 10.445, United States of America 11.739. So from the lowest to highest, Lowest to highest, UK, Japan, Germany, United States of China, United States of America. Here is the as per the budget 2020, the respective 164 member countries, the percentage contribution. We need to learn all this. Exception. For this, we should not learn this concept because exception questions will always be forming part of our syllabus and the question paper also. So just for the sake of one question or two question, if you are trying to go for an in-depth of many other questions now, that is not going to serve your purpose, guys. That is not going to serve your purpose, and it is not at all a good idea to go like that. Right? So, next question. Again, the passage is there. The passage is not. Final question. Option C is the given answer. How come it is C? Because they are asking about current transaction, current account transaction is a transaction other than the capital account without prejudice to the generality of foregoing, and such transaction includes. Such transaction means which transaction? Whether they are speaking about the current or capital, they are speaking about the capital transaction. Payment as an interest on loan and net income from investment. And C, remittances for living expenses of the parents and spouse and children residing abroad. Sorry, actually the B and C, they are asking about the current account transaction. Current account transaction which is defined as a capital other than capital transaction. Those transactions are which one out of the four transactions? So this and this is a current account transaction, and this is a capital account, this is a capital account, because this is borrowing and this is investment. Right? So that's about it today's session, guys. Tomorrow 5 p.m. tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and next day 5 p.m. will be a paper one previous year questions of 2022 we are going to solve, and at 9 a.m. of the 31st March, again part number 2 of this business environment international business is going to be there. So try to stay tuned to the Unacademy free platform, guys. Do follow me in Unacademy Learning App from the link given in the description of the YouTube session, as well as here you can click on my profile to follow also, and do join in our Telegram group Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam. There you will get everyday updates regarding the classes and the PDF and if any other NTA NET updates. Thank you so much, guys. We will meet in the next session. Plus members will meet at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. And free members in the YouTube live, in this YouTube channel Academy Live NTA-UGC NET only. The top 30 questions of research aptitude is going to be there. Super 30 questions. You can just go and participate in the 9 p.m. session today in YouTube. Thank you so much. Here is the leaderboard. Where is the leaderboard? So JRF and Mamta, Guruswamy, as well as Madhumita, Sunita, and Venkateshwara, Rishika, Rajendra, Abhijna, and JRF. These are the top 10%. So thank you so much, guys. We'll meet in the next class.